Okey, Assalamualaikum guys. Kita bertemu lagi untuk episod video kali ini. Untuk anda yang dah memang sentiasa follow channel saya ni, minggu-minggu yang lalu saya dah upload dah video training berkenaan pasal Dash, dan kita telah selesai menjawab dua training, iaitu Body Driver dan Trevo Custodian. Bagi mereka yang terlepas untuk membuat training tu, korang boleh tengok video yang saya dah upload. Korang boleh tiru sahaja jawapan yang saya sediakan ini. Dan tanpa melengahkan masa, jom kita buat training tu. Let's go. So pertama sekali, macam biasa, kita log in dalam apps Dash Driver ni. So lepas tu korang akan dibawa ke bahagian available job ni. Lepas tu korang pergi tengok yang hujung bawah sekali, bahagian kanan, korang klik ke bahagian account. Selepas ke account, korang terus pergi ke bahagian training. Okay, yang ni, yang tip hijau ni, yang kita dah selesai jawab training. So yang ni dah lulus. So kita terus pergi kepada bahagian Soka Plus, iaitu Personal Driver. Dia sama juga, dia ada 20 soalan dan korang perlu menjawab training ini dalam masa 30 minit. So korang klik sahaja dan anda akan dibawa ke halaman welcoming to Soka ni. So korang pergi bawah sekali ni, korang tick dan klik start training. So kat sini macam biasa, sama saja dengan training yang lain. Dia ada bagi dua modul, iaitu modul dalam bentuk PDF dan modul dalam bentuk video. So penting sebelum jawab soalan, korang kena baca terlebih dahulu. So kita klik saja modul PDF ni. Okay, dia download dahulu. Dan kat sini dia ada 19 muka surat lah. Okay, korang boleh ambil masa study terlebih dahulu. So korang memang kena bacalah sepintas lalu saja pun tak apa. So apabila korang dah selesai study apa semua ni, korang boleh sahaja tekan back. Lepas tu korang boleh juga layan video ni. So kita kena study sikit, nanti senang nak jawab.
Welcome to Dash. Say hello to a better way of earning. Dash is a platform that allows hustlers like you the opportunity to make extra income, all while creating a difference to those around you. Why should you choose Dash? For starters, you don't even need a car. There is no upfront payment required, so you can enjoy a hassle-free sign-up process. Plus, Dash does not take any commission. You keep what you earn. You do not need a PSV license to Dash. Also, enjoy the flexibility and freedom when choosing your working hours. Lastly, get protected with our monthly insurance incentive. Buckle up and get ready to learn how to Dash. First up, accepting jobs. When logging on to your Dash app, ensure your location access is switched on. Select Always to allow location access. You may look for jobs on the Explore page or search for jobs under individual categories by clicking on the respective icons at the top bar of the Explore page. Next, accept the job you wish to do by tapping on the tick sign. Please be aware of the job type, location, time, and pay when accepting a job. Check your time and date availability before accepting the job. Do note that you will be penalized if you cancel a job without valid reason. Your accepted job will now appear in the My Jobs page under the Upcoming tab. You can start the job 10 minutes before job start time and access your Smart ID by tapping on this icon. The Smart ID is the proof of identity to verify yourself when doing Dash jobs. It is also used to avoid being held by authorities while you are on the job. Next, complete the selfie verification to activate the job. Ensure your surroundings are well lit and position your face within the frame. Your job will now be shown on the Active tab. Please ensure to check the Notes section for important details about your job. Do not forget to submit your delivery checklist, which is also available in the Notes tab. Once you complete the pre-inspection, your Smart Key will be activated. Your Bluetooth needs to be switched on in order for the Smart Key to work. The functions on the Smart Key include lock, unlock, horn, and light. Wait 5 seconds after tapping on each function. Should you face any issues with the Smart Key, proceed to contact Dash Live Chat by tapping on the location details and then the icon on the top. Select Dash and you will be connected to a representative. Let's move on to earning with Dash. Here's what you need to know. Firstly, submit your bank details via this form, which can be found in the training decks. You only need to submit details once. To check your earnings and all the jobs that you have completed, go to your account page and tap on Earning Dashboard. Cancelled jobs will also be reflected here. You may tap on the completed job to view job details such as job ID and reference ID. Do note that you are entitled to cancellation compensation when jobs get cancelled within short notice. If your accepted job is cancelled, you will receive this notification. Refer to the training decks for more information regarding the cancellation compensation. Did we mention that you can also earn more with our amazing incentives? Take advantage of our Refer and Earn incentive. For more information, tap on this icon on the Accounts tab. Before we complete our journey, here are a few important reminders. Ensure your notifications are switched on so you can receive important updates from us. You should also regularly check your emails and in-app inbox. To check your in-app inbox, tap on the bell icon on the top right of your account page. To edit your number and password, tap on this icon. By completing this video, you are halfway through your training. Study the training decks to learn more about the specific job processes and the standard operating procedure for each job. Also, please take note that once you complete a specific training, a green tick will appear beside it. You will then be allowed to accept jobs for that particular job type. For example, in this case, you can only accept SOCA Plus jobs. Complete all trainings to accept any job on the Dash app. You may attempt the quizzes as many times until you pass. If you require any assistance, we are always here to help. Refer to our FAQs on the account page or contact us on Dash live chat by tapping on Contact Us, followed by Dash, and you will then be connected to a representative who will assist you further. Your feedback is valuable to us. Fill up this form to share your thoughts and opinions with us so we can continue to improve. All the best and happy dashing, hustlers!
Okay gang, dah selesai korang tonton video ni. So kita terus menjawab soalan training. So korang perlu ingat, apabila korang jawab soalan ni, korang ada masa 30 minit untuk menyelesaikan 19-20 soalan. Okay, jom kita buat. Okay, untuk training ni memang setakat ni yang saya tahu memang bahasa Inggeris, tak ada bahasa Melayu. So korang boleh tiru bulat-bulat lah jawapan yang saya sediakan. Saya cubalah untuk menjawab soalan ni, walaupun saya pun study secara ringkas saja. So saya harap jawapan yang kita tanda ni adalah jawapan yang tepat dan betul. Okay, soalan yang pertama, what do you do if you are unable to find the SOCA? So maksud dia apa yang perlu kita buat apabila tidak jumpa SOCA. So, yang pertama, all of the option. Try using the horn to find the car. Okay, yang ni betul. Check with dash live chat ni memang betul. Check note section for remark. Okay, semua betul. Ini semua benda yang korang perlu buat lah apabila korang tak jumpa cari kenderaan yang SOCA letak tu. So soalan kedua, the customer can request for unlimited stop with the reservation period. Customer ni boleh request lah untuk unlimited stop, okay, untuk banyak tempat untuk berhenti. So jawapan dia true. So yang ketiga, what should you do if you are involved in a minor traffic accident during your job? So maksud dia apa yang perlu kita buat ataupun driver buat apabila berhadapan situasi kemalangan semasa menjalankan tugasan. So yang pertama kat sini, park the car at safe place at the scene, contact dash live chat immediately, explain the situation and request for interaction. Okay, yang ni betul dah. Okay, yang pertama ni terus betul. So maksud dia korang perlu parking kenderaan di tempat yang selamat. Lepas tu korang perlu contact customer service melalui chat live dash, dan korang perlu terangkan situasi kemalangan yang anda hadapi dan request for instruction. Okay, korang perlu tanyalah apa yang perlu korang buat untuk step yang seterusnya. Soalan nombor 4, before heading to pick up the customer, the fuel is at 75%. What do you do? So apa yang perlu korang buat? Fill up to 100%, continue with the job, fill up after finishing the job, do not fill up and let the next person take the job. So korang kena isi lah. Okay, Kena isi minyak dulu. Maksudnya sebelum pergi ambil customer tu, minyak dalam keadaan 75%. Apa yang perlu korang buat? So jawapan dia, korang perlu isi minyak terlebih dahulu. Dan nombor 5, if the customer leave wrapper or rubbish in the car, what do you do? Maksud dia, jika customer dia meninggalkan dalam kenderaan tu tidak bersih lah, maksudnya ada sampah ke, apa yang perlu kita buat? Pertama, leave it, salah, clean it and throw it away. Yang ni lah, okay. Jawapan dia korang boleh fikir secara logik je sebenarnya, walaupun korang tak study secara detail sangat. So nombor 6, which of the following is true about Smart ID? Show your Smart ID when you arrive to pick up the customer. Dia tanya yang mana betul berkenaan tentang Smart ID. So your Smart ni betul, show your Smart ID kepada customer ni betul. Yang kedua, the Smart ID appear 10 minutes before the job start time to accepting the job. Ini betul. Yang ketiga, all the option, show your Smart ID as a proof identity to avoid being held by authorized while doing dash job. So yang nombor 6 ni semua betul lah. Okay, nombor 7, which of the following are true when the submitting claim? Maksud dia apa, yang manakah betul tentang apabila korang membuat permohonan claim? So yang pertama, all of the option. Yang kedua, take a clear picture of the physical receipt with detail clearly show. Ni yang betul. Download screenshot the electronic receipt ni betul. Ensure to all detail are accurate, date, time, claim time. Okay, yang ni betul. So all of the option. Nombor 8, what are the tasks that have to be done when you collect car during the 1 hour buffer period before reservation time? Apakah tugasan yang korang perlu selesaikan apabila korang collect kenderaan 1 hour period before? Maksudnya dalam 1 jam sebelum tugasan bermula. Pertama, check car condition, cleaning, yang ni betul. Collect the car and arrive at the customer location on time to pick up the customer, ni betul. Make sure the fuel tank is full, betul. So all of the option. Number 9, upon arrival at the Soka pickup location, what do you do if the car is still not returning by previous customer at work after waiting 50 minutes? So maksud dia, apabila korang dah sampai ke lokasi Soka untuk pick up tu, apa yang perlu korang buat apabila kenderaan yang sepatutnya driver dash yang buat sebelum tu belum sampai? Yang pertama, continue waiting for the car, call and yell at the customer. Ini salah. Yell ni menjadi the customer. Mark the job as complete and leave. Ni bukan. Inform dash live chat to contact the customer and request to cancel job if is still unreachable. So jawapan dia yang inilah. Okay, inform dash live chat. Nombor 10, what is Soka Plus? Apakah yang dimasukkan dengan Soka Plus? Okay, so kita tengok jawapan dia. Yang mana jawapan yang betul? A people to people car sharing platform offering car sharing vehicle to be delivered to guest house. Okay, yang kedua, a Soka service when customer can have a car to be delivered and pick up at any of the desired location. Ketiga, a personal driver service that allow car owner to enjoy a personalized travelling experience in the comfort of their own vehicle. Okay, yang keempat ni, a personal driver service that allow members to enjoy a personal driving experience in Soka. Yang ni, dua ni hampir betul ni, dua ni. Okay, Soka Plus ni kita kena tengok bahawa ini adalah menjadi a personal driver. So jawapannya adalah yang ni lah. Okay, saya cuba yang ni. Walaupun antara dua ni saya confused, tapi kita cuba ambil ni, nanti kita bersemak jawapan. Okay, nombor 11, which of the following is true about cancellation compensation? Maksudnya yang manakah benar tentang cancellation compensation? Maksudnya korang membuat pembatalan job, lebih kurang macam tu lah. Okay, you are eligible to cancellation compensation if you cancel the job. Yang kedua, you are eligible for cancellation compensation if the job is cancelled 3 hours before the job time. You are eligible to cancellation compensation if you don't show up the job. You are eligible to cancellation compensation if the job is... So dia kata yang manakah yang benar? Saya rasa yang ni lah. Okay, apa kita cuba dulu. Kalau tak betul, kita boleh jawab lagi sekali training ini. Nombor 12, which of the following is not a requirement for the car interior inspection process? Maksudnya yang manakah pernyataan di bawah ni bukan keperluan for the car interior inspection? Maksudnya bukan keperluan untuk korang perlu buat inspection lah, okey, dalam kenderaan tu. Okey, yang pertama, ensuring cleanliness on common area, taking a selfie inside the car. So yang ni lah, okey, taking a selfie. Which of the following is not eligible for claim submission? Dia kata yang manakah tidak perlu jika nak buat claim. Filling up sokar, betul. Send to sokar for car wash. Toll fare, toll, okey, bayaran toll. Yang keempat ni, cost of Grab fare to pick up location. Okey, cost of Grab fare ni tak ada dalam list sokar, okey. So yang ni betul lah semua ni. Filling of the car, sending sokar to car wash ni korang boleh claim. Toll fare ni boleh claim, dan cost of Grab fare to pick up location ni tak boleh claim. Yang ke-15, which of the following is true when taking a selfie for the selfie verification process? Maksudnya yang manakah benar tentang ambil gambar selfie untuk verification process tu. Okay, yang pertama, ensure your photo is not blurry. Ni betul. Position your face with the circle frame. Yang ni betul. Yang ketiga, all of the option. Okay, yang keempat ni, take a picture of yourself without anything blocking your face. Sunglass, seperti pakai spek mata, cap ke apa semua. So yang ni jawapan ni semua betul. Soalan yang ke-15, what should you do when you arrive to pick up the customer? Apa yang perlu korang buat apabila dah sampai ke lokasi pick up customer tu? Okay, yang pertama, check with the customer on their choice of road. Yang ni betul. Show your smart ID as verification. Yang ni betul. Yang ketiga, all of the option. Assist your customer by opening the car door if the situation permit. Okay, yang ni pun boleh dipertimbangkan lah. Okay, all of the option. Walaupun saya confuse sikit kat sini, tapi saya memilih untuk all of the option. Yang ke-16, dasher can cancel job anytime without a valid reason. Yang ni salah. Okay, dasher apabila korang dah tekan accept job tu, korang tak boleh sewenang-wenangnya untuk cancel job tanpa alasan yang kukuh lah. Okay, so korang kena berhati-hati sebelum take job tu. Okay, sebab job ni dia bukan masuk secara automatik ke dalam korang punya app ni, yang mana korang boleh pilih. Kalau korang rasa nak ambil job tu, korang kena pilih sendiri. So korang tak boleh sewenang-wenangnya untuk cancel job tu. Dan nombor 17, what do you do after filling up the fuel tank to 100%? Apa yang perlu korang buat selepas isi minyak 100% dalam tangki tu? Pertama, take money from the next customer. Yang ni salah. Keep the receipt and clear it later via Google Form. Yang ketiga, contact Dash Life to get involved. Okay, korang boleh clean dalam app nanti. Ke-18, before heading to the pickup location, what should you do? Okay, maksudnya sebelum korang ke pickup lokasi tu, apa yang perlu korang buat? Yang pertama, contact the customer to check and confirm with the customer and detail and location to meet. Yang ni betul. Introduce yourself and provide ETA. Yang ni betul. Yang keempat, try WhatsApp call message with the customer did not answer your call. So semua betul. Untuk jawapan 18 ni semua betul. Yang ke-19, which of the following is not an offence that can result in penalty? Maksudnya yang manakah penyertaan di bawah ni bukan offence that can result untuk penalty, yang mana tidak dikenakan penalty. Misissue of MCO letter, rude behaviour pun akan dikenakan penalty. So sending sokar for car wash ni tak akan dikenakan penalty. Soalan yang terakhir, what should you do if there is some rubbish in the car? Apa yang perlu korang buat apabila terdapat sampah di dalam kenderaan? So pertama, leave the rubbish there, let customer clean themselves. Ni salah. Hide the rubbish in the car. Ni salah. Take a picture and form dash live chat. Throw the rubbish and ensure the car is clean when picking the customer. So yang ni, yang ke-20 ialah ni lah. Okay, korang perlu buang dan bersihkan kenderaan apabila nak menuju mengambil customer. So ini adalah jawapan. Kita try tekan submit. Okay, so jawapan ni alhamdulillah kita dah lulus menjawab soalan. So setakat ini yang saya boleh bantu anda. Saya harap anda boleh tirulah jawapan ini.